Okay, so my round 6, I'm facing Pelipper, Ursaluna, Toxicroak, Farigiraf, basculegion, and archaludon. The Toxicroak's quite scary for my team, but it kind of depends how fast it is. Because if I kind of want to do Rillaboom Arch and go for like the Self-Bullet Seed. And if I'm faster, I think that's all I need to be in like an amazing position for the rest of this game. What moves does he have on the Earth? He does have Earthquake, so I have to be careful of that. But I am tempted to go with like amoonguss, because it's quite good into his Trick Room mode. Well, actually, he's got goggles for Rig, but I'm thinking that way he can't like facade me. My Pelipper's quite nice. I think I might go my Pelipper. I could go gholdengo. Oh, I'm thinking amoonguss though. What moves does he have? He has Sucker Punch on the Toxicroak. He doesn't have AV on the Arch because he has it on the Toxicroak, which makes me want to go gholdengo. Gives me another Pokemon Protect, which is quite nice in case he gets into Trick Room. Yeah, I kind of want to see my Rillaboom about to be this Toxicroak, because if I do, then I think that makes this matchup fairly easy. He just goes Arch Pelly into my Rilla Arch. So I could just try and turn 1 get rid of that Pelipper with like Bullet Seeds. But I could also... Did I bring amoonguss? I think I did. Because he does have Protect on his Arch, which is a bit scary. I'm tempted to just Bullet Seed myself and Body Press. But this seems like it's a free KO into the Pelipper slot, which I kind of want to go for. I'm going to Electro Shot that slot and Bullet Seed. He is Terra Grass, so maybe a Terra will come out here and this isn't the best. But he does switch, and nothing's going to like take this too well. Like, that's his best thing at taking this. Okay, he didn't Protect, so I should have gone for the Self-Bullet Seed. But this is still going to do okay damage. Like, hopefully I get 5 hits. Okay, I get 4. Which is not the best, but it's not bad. It's not bad to get 4 there. And I get the Electro Shot onto that slot as well. And honestly, at +1, a Draco Meteor probably just gets rid of this Arch from my opponent. Oh, so if I got the other... I was so close to getting it, man. So close. If I got the 5th Bullet Seed, I would have got rid of that Toxicroak right away, which would have been huge. I'm faster. My Rillaboom's faster. So, what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to... He does have Terra Fairy on his Arch, which is a bit scary. But I think... I could just get rid of this Toxicroak. Because, I'm tempted to Draco Meteor the Arch and Bullet Seed myself. That's what I'm going to try. Okay, no Terror, but there is a Fake Out into my Arch, which is fine for the most part. I am doing the Bullet Seed play. So, I'm going to be really bulky. But he might just launch like a Draco Meteor at me, which is still going to do a lot of damage, but it shouldn't pick up the knockout. So that was maybe a misplay. And I crit myself on the last one. Oh, of course I do. And I only get 4, but with the Fake Out, I'm at +5. Another Electro Shot. I think that's getting rid of Rilla. Oh no, it's going into my arch. Okay, that's fine. So this is a bit awkward because I feel like I want to Electroshock, get rid of this Toxicroak. Oh, I didn't have amoonguss. Because I don't think my Rilla can now... Actually, no, I think my Rilla can KO it. So I'm going to go for Draco. My terrain's still up, isn't it? Yeah. I could try and guarantee it by going for... Nah, I saw how much the Bullet Seed did last time. It did a lot of damage. We see a Terror coming out. So this is Arch. Surely this is Archaludon's Terror. Yeah, so I don't get the Draco into it, which is unfortunate. But it is now weak to Make It Rain. But he has Wide Guard on his Pelipper. Okay, just gets a bit more bulk. I guess it's like he knew he was going down there. Maybe I should have Electroshotted him. That was maybe a way better play. Yeah, I think I'm misplaying a bit. Draco doesn't affect him, and I think he's getting rid of my Archaludon this turn. He surely is. Like, he kind of has to. Yeah. Oh, I live! Okay. I lived. That's pretty nice. Basculegion might come in. His Basculegion doesn't have Aqua Jet. Does my Rilla just one-shot a Basculegion with Grassy? Because I've got a lot of investment. It's a roll. A roll in my favour if he's just 4 HP. What else could he have? So we've seen Pelipper. Maybe he has Farig. Maybe he has Ursa. Okay. I wonder what that is. Okay, yeah, it's Basculegion. Oh, no, I know what I do. Okay. He doesn't have Aqua Jet, right? So, and he's used up his Terror. So, I go for Flash Cannon onto Archaludon and I Terror Grassy Glides. I have a pretty good chance of one-shotting anyway, but this would guarantee I get for one shot. And then he's forced to protect. With his, like, I get a double knockout unless he protects. Yeah, this is easily my best play. Okay, I should win now. I think this play wins me the game. There is my Rilla. I wasn't even sure what Terror to be on it, but Terror Grass is about to pay off. It's in moments like this where I'm like, I really hope I did click Flash Cannon. Basculegion's down. If I clicked Flash Cannon, please say I click Flash Cannon. Imagine I just Draco'd him again. Okay, good. And that should be the end of that Archaludon. And then my Rilla beats his Pelipper. So I win game 1 with just my lead. I didn't even have to show him what I had in the back. That's really nice. That's like really good. And Electroshot and Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed will pick it up at this point. I win game 1. Nice. So he might go like a more Trick Room mode. What do I need again? I just led Rilla Arch. I think that's my lead. I think that like the Self-Bullet Seed is so good into his team because it's actually really good into his Trick Room mode. That is just what I should lead. And I now know that I am faster than this Croak with my Rillaboom. And my Archaludon is faster than his. Which are both like huge information. And he has to question, what did I have? Because he doesn't know. I don't know what I go... So, Archaludon, Rilla, for sure. I like Pelipper mainly because it's Sash, but also because it's immune to Earthquake. So the Ursa in Trick Room has to Facade it. And then you've got to, like, double it. I had Gholdengo last time. And I think I'll go it again. I think this is really good. Gholdengo's really strong into his team. Yeah. If I am +4, hold on, I want to do a calc. If I'm +4 Arch, and there's an Ursaluna, I'm +4. Oh, it's not doing anything. Okay, this is a good lead. This is a good lead. Is it a good lead? What terrors does he have? Poison and grass. This is maybe a bit of a mind game lead. Does he just fake out my Rilla? I really don't see him faking out my Rilla. So I think I want to Electroshock this Pelipper. And Bullet Seed myself. And that way if he close combats me, it's not doing that much damage. He goes for fake out. He does just fake out my Rillaboom. Okay. So I could have just gone for like fake out Electro Web. Well, Electroshot, not Electro Web. But this should be fine. Like, I'm bringing this to Sash. It'll be in Grassy Glade range. How much do I take from a Toxicroak close combat? That's what I want to know. How much is this going to... So it takes Sash. Let's actually see what he does first. I imagine this is Tailwind. Yeah, it's Tailwind. Arch in against Toxicroak. Never thought I'd have to be doing these calcs, but... Yeah. Toxicroak. Let's give it that, and it's... I mean, close combat's doing a lot. If he's Adamant Max, he can one-shot, but it's a low chance. But I think I just save my Arch, and I go into Gholdengo, and I just Grassy Glide. I like that play. Oh, is this his Arch? Yeah, that makes sense. I maybe should have seen that coming, but I wanted to play safe. Whether this is a close combat or poison jab into my Arch slot, it won't affect it. Like, my Gholdengo's so safe here, but he's going for the Terra Poison, so I think he's going after my Rillaboom. Unless he's hard read that I was Terra Grassing there, which he could have. Going for my Rillaboom seems a bit weird, though. Just because, like, it's not threatening him. But, you know, the play worked out. That's quite bad for me. So, if it does go to a game 3, I know, just don't let him get Tailwind up. Like, turn 1, just fake out Electroshot. I think I go into Pelipper. But what do I do? That's the question. I mean, that's the question every turn. He's got, what, 2 turns of Tailwind left. Electroshot and Sucker Punch probably picks up my... I think he's going to leave my Gholdengo alone this turn. And he's going to go for Poison Jab and Snarl. I don't know. I don't really like this position. I maybe could have done a play like switch Gholdengo into Archaludon and protect. or in Tailwind. But, okay. So there's no Sucker Punch, so he's not targeting me with his... He's not targeting my Gholdengo with his Toxicroak. But he is with an Electro Shot, which is going to do a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But I get, what? Did I go for a Shadow Ball? This is going to do a lot, because he's not AV. Not really the amount I wanted to see it do, but oh well. Yeah, I think I've lost this game. How many turns of rain? I'm gonna just make it rain. And I feel like now he doubles the Pelipper. So maybe I make a bit of a read. If I was him, I'd close combat the Pelipper and Electroshot it. Honestly, I'm just going to protect again. I'm going for the double protect. And I get it. So that's quite nice. Oh, you went for Snarl. Okay, makes sense. That covers options. And Poison Jab. So I could have gone into my Arch there and gotten the boosts, but I didn't. My Pelipper probably outspeeds his Toxicroak as well. So I think what I am actually going to do... He's probably quite bulky. I don't need... my Terra on the Arch this game. So I am going to go for the Terra Hurricane. And this double up should pick up the knockout. And then he goes into Pelipper and maybe I go for like... I mean, a Draco Meteor into my Arch is really bad for me. Like, probably wins in the game. I forgot it. I think he's +2. So... it'll do like, I think it can one-shot. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm hoping this double up KOs this Toxicroak as well. So I get the Electro Shot. Does pretty good damage. And I get the Hurricane. Surely, with that Electro damage, this should get it. And it does. Nice. So I've gotten rid of that, but I'm going to have to take something in return. Draco, how much does it do? So he just last respects me. And he wins. So I got a hope of it. For some reason he last respects my Pelipper and I get a Tailwind up. Yeah. Okay, best game. I think I just misplayed. I shouldn't have... I wasn't expecting him to just fake out my Rilla with his Toxicroak. But... if I stop Tailwind going up on his end, then my Gholdengo is still really good. So in that sort of turn 1, I'd probably like just fake out Pelipper, Electroshot it. Like, yeah, so I think I'm going to leave the same again. It's just whether I bring the same things in the back. Gholdengo's obviously very good into him if he's not in Tailwind. The Shadow Ball did like, what, 60% to that Arch? Which is a lot more than I actually thought it was going to do. Yeah, I'm leading this for sure. I think it is my best lead. And the Pelipper outspeeding his Mons is really nice. I could actually go basculegion, because we saw him win game 2 without going the Trick Room mode. So I don't know if I should be as scared of it as I have been. Oh, I say that and then he's going to lead Toxicroak Farigiraf and I'm going to be like, well, now what do I do? Also, not bringing Gholdengo seems just bad. So do I definitely bring Pelipper? I think the answer is yes. I think I'm bringing the right things. I think I just let him get too much momentum with his turn 1 play. Like, I just shouldn't have let him do that. But I did. Because, like, on paper, it seems like a really bad play from him to go for the slower fake out. But it worked. So I kind of need to not... I think I just need to start making more safe plays in this matchup. Because what I did there, I made sort of a read. I made like... There's like reads where you just presume your opponent won't make a play because the play is too risky. But my opponent went for it. So now that I know that, I can probably just expect him to play more like that. And I guess even if you turn 1 close combated my Arch, I get rid of the Pelipper, and then my Gholdengo is doing okay. Okay, basculegion. Ooh, this is awkward. Because he could Icy Wind me. I think I just Flash Cannon the Toxicroak and fake out the Toxicroak. The basculegion isn't threatening too much. Last Respects isn't powerful right now when I resist both of his water moves. So I like this as a play. Worst case is he switches in for Rig. That would actually be really bad. Like he might Icy Wind me here, which is what I'm a bit scared of him doing. But then he is going for the Icy Wind, I think. Or is he flip turning? Okay. I could have grass glided him. But what's he going into now? Because now he can't fake out. I can just go for the Bullet Seed play on myself. Part of me was tempted to Electroshot there, expecting a Pelipper to come in, but I really don't think that's the play. I think if you're him now, you could probably go into Arch, presuming you've brought the same... If you brought the same Mons, you go into Arch. Okay. That's a bit of an odd play. How much is his Flash Cannon going to do, though? With that drop, I'm pretty sure Electroshock gets it. So... I really want to Bullet Seed that Pelipper. But what if the Pelipper goes into Archaludon? That'll be fine, because I'll be at +1. So I'm going to go for the Electroshot. I think, yeah, I Electroshot this Toxicroak. Because I got the drop, this play is a bit easier. And then I go for the Bullet Seed. And, you know, that has a really good chance of KOing the Pelipper. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to KO the Toxicroak. So what, this is probably Arch. Okay. This also isn't going to enjoy this taking this too much. And he didn't Terror. So my Bullet Seed's going to be doing like... Okay. It's looking like it might be able to get it with just 4 hits. Yeah, that should be enough. I think I got a good amount of high rolls there. So I get rid of that. The Pelipper, which is really nice. No Tailwind for him, that means. I do still have to watch out for his basculegion. But the Electroshock goes into the opposing Archaludon. And now he probably goes back into Toxicroak. And I think with him going back into Toxicroak, I think my play is the Self-Bullet Seed and Electroshock for Toxicroak. If he goes back to Toxicroak, Rillaboom really doesn't press much damage, so I might as well just boost my defense. It won't help too much against this Arch, but it helps against the other two mons. And it's not like Rillaboom can do anything else. Maybe I'll switch it. But I think going for the Self-Bullet Seed I like, because it makes Arch so much more of a threat. Maybe I'll do actually switch for Rillaboom so I have it for basculegion. But it's so bad into the other two mons. I think I do just go for Electroshock, Self-Bullet Seed. He goes into basculegion actually. I didn't really expect that. I'm gonna Electroshock that. Has he terrored yet? He hasn't. I could U-turn him as well. Because that way if he goes for the Terra Grass... this might be a misplay. Okay, looks like he is going for the Terra Grass, I'm guessing. Maybe this is Terra Fairy? Yeah, Terra Grass. What, an Icy Wind? That makes sense actually, yeah. I think that's a good play from him. Oh no, just last respects. Okay. Not doing too much because it's only 100 base power. Boost my stamina, which is nice. I get the U-turn, which I imagine is gonna... I was gonna say put it in Electroshock range, but it just got the one-shot with a crit. So that's pretty nice. And my Gholdengo now outspeeds his whole team. In fact, my whole team, in fact. What am I saying? In fact, my whole team outspeeds his whole team. I think I'm going to Pelipper, because I think Gholdengo's better in the end game, especially as I've still got my Terror, so I can make myself not weak to Sucker Punch, but maybe I don't want to do that because then I'm weak to Close Combat. And he could just make that as like a crazy read. This will do pretty nice damage to his Arch. Probably won't get the knockout. No, nowhere near. Boost his stamina, but that's fine. And he goes for Draco, so he realised he really needs to get rid of my Arch, but he doesn't even have the firepower to do that. Like, and now he goes back into his Toxicroak. I think I just Hurricane and Electroshock that Toxicroak. I like Electroshotting that Toxicroak. I'm just not sure if I actually Hurricane. I could get more damage on this Arch, but you know what, I'll Hurricane. This Arch actually isn't really threatening. Okay, just forfeits. And I win! So that was nice. That was a bit scary. I probably shouldn't have lost that game too, but, you know, my opponent played well and I made mistakes. So, yeah.